Have you ever walked through the old town and saw your local old buildings? Have you ever wondered, how did they build that so many years ago? Have you ever thought how much time, blood, sweat, and sacrifice was put into those buildings? Have you ever wondered, why? What purpose did that serve? Those are some valid questions coming from someone that lives in the 21st century, where we focus most on efficiency and to squeeze as much profit as possible, discarding the building's quality. Take for example the current urban buildings. They do serve a specific purpose. Some have an economic purpose, like factory buildings, office buildings, and the other for housing, to squeeze as many people in it as possible. These are temporary buildings, aiming to serve a very specific purpose, made from cheap labor with cheap, low-quality materials, to maximize profit. But also, those buildings are a tool of demoralization, because us humans are biologically attracted to round shapes. Look at this building from Italy, for example. No wonder Italy is one of the first vacation destinations for most people in the world, because those buildings are gorgeous. Now look at this. Straight edges, no shape, no symmetry, no harmony, only blocks of cement and glass. A tool of demoralization. A tool made to depress the mind of humans. Now take the 19th century to early 20th century buildings from the West. Same purpose, only they look more classy and are stronger and better quality. Now, to have a fair assessment, take a look at the 20th century communist buildings. They were made to squish together as many people as possible, and the factories to be as efficient as possible, and also to demoralize the population. I think that buildings reflect the state of mind, the mentality, the morality of the society that built them at that particular time in history. Now let's make an experiment. Take this for example. What do you see? I see chaos, color, a lack of identity, shallowness, a lust for more. I see greed. But I also see efficiency. Now take a look at this. What do you see? I see bleakness. I see depression. I see exhaustion. I see exploitation. I see poverty. But I also see order, discipline, and the strength in the face of adversity. Now take this. What do you see? I see opportunity. I see a silver lining, potential, ambition. But I also see greed, exploitation, and poverty. Now look at this. What do you see? I see beauty, strength, order, symmetry, something majestic, spirituality, something greater than material things, greatness, a clear identity, taste, elegance, grace, tradition, deep roots, purpose. But I also see blood, sweat, tears, and the colossal sacrifice. What do you see? A modern person might wonder and think, hey, those buildings are either churches, cathedrals, state buildings, castles, palaces, but take a deeper look and you will find there are a few common everyday people's houses that are still standing after hundreds of years. You might say, okay, but what is their purpose? In my opinion, their purpose is much greater than something material. I think their purpose is to remind us of our roots, of our heritage, of our nation, of our ancestors, those who came before us, those who fought and died for our culture. But I think their message for us was, we were here.